And welcome. Welcome. I had to go find my other phone. I had left it in the garden. And I couldn't find it. So sorry I am late. I use two phones when I do my live. And so, hello. Yes, I think you should eat chocolates. I think chocolates is a good idea. Hi, Kat. Hi, Big Mama. Hi, Rhonda. Welcome. Welcome. And hi, Lolly. Hi, Karen. Anybody else, if you're out there, this is the live video. And we'd love to have you join us in the chat. Just hit that little chat thing down there and come on over. Today, we have a freebie, and actually we have a double freebie. So I gave you both pages. We're calling this Father's Day. And so this one, we just have a bunch of advertisements for clothing. But here we have this a dapper individual that I think will be awesome. Oh my gosh, Kat, you're funny. Hi, Jenna Lee, welcome. So I wanted to make sure that you had these. I also added a side-by-side page. It's a little bit smaller than a regular size page, but you can cut it. That is for in the Patreon for all paid Patreons. And you got postcard size of these. So this at a postcard size. So it's like you've got this on this side and then this, and you can actually make a card out of it if you wanted to. So I don't think I printed those. I didn't print those. I'm so sorry. So we're going to play with these a little bit. I have a couple of ideas. I do want to show you real quick. I did finally, you guys, I made these before June. And I somehow, I guess in my brain, I thought you guys, I'd already put them in there. So I did put your June kit and then your June summer kit. Okay, so your summer kit and your June kit are in the Patreon. And so if you are an Opal, which is the $3 level, you got the postcard page. Now remember, you can go ahead and fold it over and make it into a page. Fold it right here and have pockets. Or you can fold this over and have this be the back of this postcard and fold it over, and that can be the back of that postcard. So that is, so I thought that was really cool. So that is for the Opals. And then for their tags, I thought it would, I went ahead and put her in here because we're doing summer blue kind of look. And I thought, oh my gosh, wouldn't she look cool looking over the top of this? So there you go. This is, the Opals got the large tag and they got these postcards. So this is one that you could just go ahead and, we've done it before where we took this and we flipped it over and then we added something over the top where she was, okay, for a page, okay? So Opal, June Opal digital kit. Okay, June Opal for the sapphires. Now the sapphires where you also have access to the Zoom calls. And so they get the fun ovals in the forget-me-nots and in the others here. And they get the pockets and tucks. And they get a page of tags that should fit in the pockets and tucks. Okay, so that is the sapphire. That's the $5 level. Okay, and then the ruby level, they get a kit. Okay, look what oh, that's extra. Okay, so we'll show you the Ruby, what they got in their kit. They got the big ovals and the labels. Big ovals and labels of the forget-me-nots. They got a postcard page with the big daisies and what looks like a hat box. Hi, Mary. Welcome. They got the daisy large tag and the hat box large tag and the postcard. I love this page. That's my favorite page. Love it. Here they have the other pockets and tags page of forget-me-nots. Here they've got them smaller, and they got some of the forget-me-not and patriotic down here. Because if you remember, I was playing with that from Memorial Day weekend, okay? And I actually made, this whole kit was done then, and I need a brain. Okay, this is a page. I love this. So you have this edge, and then you have her. And we have had her before as a Friday freebie, and we've had her in a pink and blue kit, I believe. So anyway, here's our cat page. Oh my gosh, I'm excited to have a cat page in the forget-me-nots. You'll be able to use this in the Valentine forget-me-not kit. I mean, this is a very versatile kit. And then we've got it with the bigger flowers. Here's your page with the actual daisy postcard and this. And yes, it's an Easter greeting. You can go ahead and cover that with a pocket. But I thought it was cool because it was red, white, and blue. So this was made out of the hat box, giving you that grungy look. You go ahead and add a little bit of distress ink to this. In either the charcoal color, that smoky thing. What's that smoky one? Embers or something like that. And then, or the vintage photo. This is going to be an amazing page. You got the original tag page. Hi, Christina. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. You got this page, so you've got it on the top side and the bottom side, and if you want to, you can go ahead and make it into a postcard page. Either way, you know, just so that it doesn't just sit on your shelf. Okay, here we've got this. I love the way it came across. And this one. And this one. So this is the Ruby kit. That's the $10 spot. So this is the mini journal kit, or it can be, you can make this into a zine. I think this would be great. Just add some sunflowers and you're going to look really summery. Postcards, 6-pack. This is a full, it's a full page. Isn't it pretty? I love this. Just kind of different. You could go ahead, if you had a big envelope, you could cut this and put it on the flap of an envelope. And then there's this one. And here's your wallets. And then one more postcard, because, you know, it wasn't enough. So that is with the Ruby kit, and that's the $10 level. And at the $10 level, I'm talking about the Patreon. So it's patreon.com/dearJulieJulie. It is a subscription service, and it is how I am able to be here with videos every day, is from the supporters over there. Okay, so you, as a Ruby, you also get everything the Sapphire gets. So that means you get all all the things, all the digitals, but also you get to come to the Zoom calls on Monday and Thursday. And then if I just decide to have one randomly, which is going to happen, then we'll do that. And then the Opal, which is the $3 level. And at the Opal level, you also get, every time somebody new joins as a paid um, Patreon, they get a welcome gift and it's given to everybody. So today there was a really neat one that we were welcoming Karen, and it is, I think there's like music and a postcard. It's very neutral. And so it was one of these pages, and it's really, really cool. And I did not print that one either to bring it and show you, but there you go. So now at the diamond level, they get one sheet, because at the diamond level, they get everything everybody else got, and this is the $15 level, but they also get the discount, so they get 20% off digitals all the time with their special promo code. And then when the digitals go on sale, like for 30, 35, 40% off, 25% off, they get an additional 20%. So when everybody else is getting 30% off, they get 50% off. And they also get the sneak peek. On the 27th of each month, we do a sneak peek of what the next challenge is. Sometimes I have all of the information on that day or within a day or two. They also get early entry into the group so they can see the written details. And then occasionally they get the full video. But that is the diamond level. It's the $15 level. And then the emerald level, they get everything everybody else gets. And they also get a background sheet. And I really like this one. And they also get, they get Happy Mail. So they get an ephemera kit each month. I don't have the new one here. You guys, has anybody gotten theirs in the mail yet? The new one? It's a summer kit. They got a summer kit. So, okay, so there's that. Okay, so that was their June kit, their June digital. They're still going to get more digitals. Last month, they got, well, everybody got the International Tea Day, but they got other things to go with it. Like I said, this time they got the side-by-side page of this ready to go into a journal. They got the postcard of this ready to be a greeting card or postcard. Yeah, so there. Okay. And so now this is the summer kit that they got. So 4 times a year they get an extra kit. And so this time I did patriotic, with tomorrow being Flag Day. It's also Tom's brother that we lost this year. His birthday is tomorrow. And so I decided that I would go ahead and put this out now instead of at the end of the month for 4th of July. So here we go. So this is the opal kit. And the opals, which is the $3 level, they got the big, oh, it goes this way. They got the big ovals and labels. And they got a zine. Is that right? Huh. Okay. They got the zine. And they got this page of tags and slides and labels. So with the patriotic theme. And you can see that the June kit is in here also, so they can go together. Okay, so sapphire. Oh, let's put that on the opal. Sapphire, you got this postcard kit. Again, it can go this way or this way and be a page, or you can print it on cardstock and make it into postcards. It looks beautiful on vellum. They got this set of tags, so they've got some music, they've got a patchwork, They've got one of my favorite clock doily pieces. And they got over here miniature tags and miniature side-by-side pages that make great tabs for adding onto things. Okay, so, and then they also, this was my favorite page of this kit. I love the large tags. So you got the forget-me-not, the patriotic, and the summer flowers. So, which forget-me-nots aren't summer flowers, but I always think of red, blue, and yellow, and orange, because I love orange, as summer flower colors. So, yeah, so this one, this little kit, I called it Forget Me, Forget Me Not. Forget Me, Forget Me Not. Okay, Ruby is the side-by-side with the patriotic and the Forget Me Not. They got the smaller ephemera, and okay, yeah, this is they get the whole, they get a kit. So the smaller ephemera postcards, this one can go this way. Of course, you can also cut them out and have them be postcards like they originally were meant to be, but now I do them so you get a page also. Hi, Irma, welcome. And we have our cat page. We have a patriotic cat page. Yay! We have patriotic postcard cat pages. And this is my other favorite. I just like this. Then you've got your minis. So this is mini postcard pages. Here's tags. You have 8 different tags. You'll be able to use those in both kits. There's your tags again with different items here. Tags, folio, and then you did get some redos from, I call it from the archives. It's other things that are already in the Patreon, but they go with this, and I wanted you to be able to find them easily, so they are in the Ruby kit. Okay, so where's the cover? Okay, so that is the summer kit. So Diamond and Emerald, you have access to the whole thing. And so, yeah, so that is the Forget Me, Forget Me Not Patriotic Kit. Okay. Because of the daisies and the other one, it made me think of He Loves Me Not. But there we go. Hi, Debbie. Oh my gosh, it's good to see you. Okay, so these are in the Patreon now. If you are a Dear Julie Julie Patreon, you're going to be able to access them. And it is patreon.com/dearJulieJulie. And it is where all the freebies go. And then, like you saw, the freebies, the Patreons I use the freebies and do stuff for them. So here we are. We have our freebie. And I think, okay, so we have some words. We have Happy Father's Day, Barbecue or BBQ King, Big Daddy, Just Like Dad, Daddy, Wise, Reliable, Dear Old Dad, Handsome, Super Grandpa, Honorable, Dependable, Hardworking, and Dad. So if you need a daddy one, you can take, you've got 2 places. Daddy, we've got Grandpa in there. We got the Big Dad. Okay. So, how is everybody? I've already been out in the garden because after I got all this. If you were on Patreon and you were seeing your notifications, I was getting caught up. I had a welcome gift to put in there. I had all these to put in there. Actually, a couple of them a couple of the pages I had to go find them because I don't know how they didn't end up in the folder. And there might still be some more out there, so you might get some more pages just because on my new computer, some things go in different places, and then I'm doing something else, and I find them, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that was going to be there. The freebies are in the Patreon, patreon.com/dearJulieJulie. It is in the description box down below. I use a special description box on Fridays, so to make sure that you have that information. And then if you want to, you can go back to buymeacoffee.com/dearJulieJulie. And when I was first doing freebies, that's where I was putting them until somebody bought me a coffee. And then the Buy Me a Coffee took the coffee away, and because the person apparently had a stolen credit card or something, and so then the person's bank charged me, and so the coffee cost me $70 by the time it was done. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'm not doing that. Because I don't know how I could make it not happen. I didn't know. So. Okay, so the obvious, I mean, this dapper dude right here in the center he just wants to be a tag, don't you think? Yeah, so that's why Buy Me a Coffee for me went away. And it has to do with what they use. They use their charging program. So it might not have been them. It might have been the processing thing. But I'm like, it was during a time that $70 was $70, and it was like, are you kidding me? It was it was while Jeff was he wasn't in the hospital, because I can remember dealing with it, and he had gone into Goodwill. So it was after, but it was when we were going back and forth every day. So it was not fun. I mean, that's okay. So that's when my appeal was happening. It actually happened last summer. You gave him your number, he'll be a bookmark. You're a funny cat. That was funny. Hi, Mary. Welcome. Okay. Is this the one that doesn't come out the... I'm trying to use up my old glues, you guys, so that I can, and if they do this and they don't work, then I'm going to mark them with my Sharpie, and that means I have to use them for the bottom. And, oh good, Kathy got hers yesterday. We're going to use the turquoise teal kit with Big Blue. So the Big Blue, the amazing Big Blue digital kit that we got last month, the Patreons got. It's the kit that Big Mama is using for her challenge journal. Okay, this is earthquake word. So, and then the summer kit, we'll use that with the red, white, and blue kits that you all got. Okay, I don't need the extra. I'm just going to put him on here. Just going to hang you, put you on here now. Yep. I think it would be beautiful with copper too. The big blue. The big blue. You guys, it's turquoise and rust and teal. It is, oh my gosh. It's just so beautiful. Okay. Yep, we're just cutting them out because, you know, we're going to turn him in. I mean, I think he'd make a great bookmark. All fabrics on this page come in this style. So they're, this is about the fabrics. Gray worsted and silk summer outing coat and pants for $13.98. Wow. Okay, so because his hat's right there, and I don't think I want to put a hole right through the middle of his hat, I'm looking to see if I have anything over here. Well, that's a cord. Okay. Huh. That ain't working. Okay. I have this. I don't want to staple him in the head either. I could staple him right above the head. So, should we name him? Should we call him Dapper Dan? The handsome man. Oh, he's been stapled. I think he needs 2 staples. There we go. There we go. Dapper Dan. Okay. Let's see. Looking around my desk. So adding things to a masculine, more masculine. It can be, excuse me, it can be harder to do. I believe. What do you guys think? Do you think adding what do you think? What do you think? The Velkin? Now I saw a piece of the map, the cool map, and then, oh, here it is. So this is the map. Oh, yes, he's a man of the map from Ontario. What do you think? Or Quebec? Should he be from Ontario or Quebec? And I think he's going to have this. Hi, Regina. Welcome. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this on down here. I do like a collaged look. Oh, if I go this way, or I could go this way. Look at, I can go like this and have the numbers on the edge. It's all, okay, I'm going numbers to the side. We never did get that to work. Oh, see now a handkerchief, putting it in that pocket, I should have done that before we added the stuff. Okay. Now, I'm thinking, rather than having this little scrap, that I'm going to go ahead and flip it over on the other side. Okay. There we go. And then we'll come up here. I guess I decided on Quebec. It's, yeah, because he's going to go on this side. And I guess he's 67. So if he was Ontario, he'd be older. Team name badge. Okay, I'm going to go around him with the gold pen. Okay. Into the gold standard. So I just pulled the ribbon over so I wouldn't end up with gold in the ribbon. Okay. So, if you're looking for a dapper, handsome, Dapper Dan, the handsome man, he's here on your Friday, Father's Day freebie. Okay. And I mean, you could go ahead and I did have the sapphire. This is actually blue. I've discovered that the person I bought these from, they're mismarked. They're not the color that the label has the right name, but the wrong color on it. Oh yeah, I like Dapper Dan with his blue. Bookmarks are fun for some of those smaller, tall pockets and things like that. So, in a junk journal. There he is. There he is. Looks like, I mean, you could go ahead and blue his suit also. I'm just bluing him a little. Okay. Could do makeup. Could do makeup. Okay. Okay, so we've got number 1. So, another thing, so something that I saw, well, we've got these little guys, and I think, you know, it's all about using your tools. Use your tools. So if we take him and we go ahead and cool. Now you could cut straight around. Also, is he going to fit? Nope. He's not going to fit. Okay. But you could have, and now I've got 3 guys to go with my guy. Thank you. Okay, and then let's see, I have this, which is a tag. I love punches because it's like, boom, and they're done. They're done. Okay. Nope. Not going to fit. Darn. I'll end up having to cut him off. So we'll come over here. Alpaca and serge coats and vests. I wonder. And look at what I got here. I've got a frame. Okay, this one's a tag. If I can get it in there. Okay, so using your punch and punching out the parts that you actually want to have. Of course, I mean, he is cool, and we could go ahead and grab. Grab him. Okay. I mean, and this could be a pocket right here. That would make a great pocket, wouldn't it? I'm going to cut it all the way across. How big is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's almost too big. But we could go ahead and cut it right at here. And this is for like a regular 9x6. Yeah, he's 5.5. So he would fit on a page as a pocket. And then if you, I mean, you could cut him out and he could be a tag. You could go chunk, chunk. Yeah, I like. Look at all of that ephemera. Okay, now this one, I'm thinking I like the $5.99 because you know I like numbers. We'll see if I can get it in here. I'm trying to get it set up in here. It's getting stuck on something. There we go. Okay. Ah, it got stuck. I should have known. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I kind of knew that was going to happen because it was right next to it. So I'm going to have to go and give this some attention. Oh, please don't be broken. Okay, well. Hi, Maggie. Welcome. Okay, I'm going to pull it out and I'll just, well, I think it's okay. But there's what I was going for, was this down here. I mean, and you could go ahead and add one of the guys from, because this is from the other page, but you could add him on top. You could add something else, like a stamp. Okay, I don't want to use that yet because it's got a sunflower. Oh, look what we got. We got her. We got Cinderella. Okay, so you could add something else on top of here. You could put stickers on top of it. You could, you know, go ahead. But I think that this will make a great tag base. And you can just go ahead and cut them, you know. The thing is if I have it on the top of the tag, this is going to get cut off. I could go up into the next piece. So, okay, but just another way of using this freebie that you got and making it more more usable. One more time, 2 more times. Oh gosh, Julie. It's like stuck. Okay, well. Okay. I don't want to put it away because then I'll forget. I'll put it over here in this pile of other stuff that needs to be. Hickory smoke. That's one I have. We might try that. Okay. Now, another thing I saw, and I was thinking about it last night because I pulled off a piece of packing tape. Sorry about that. Jeff hates that sound. And so, and if you are working on your Just Junk journal for the Just Junk Journal Challenge, this might be something you might want to try. Okay. Like, what do I have? Okay, so you take the tape and put it down, and then you take your pieces, your scraps, and you line them up on the tape. And yeah, you can even put ribbon and fabric on there. I have, well, I'm saving. Oh my gosh, look at him. Maybe he should be in here, huh? I thought this was the coolest, and I didn't plan to do this, so I'm gonna have to go back through old watching videos and see if I can find it. But I watched a lot this week. So, what scraps do I have? What scraps do you have? 3-button single-breasted summer. Okay, so this is definitely a scrap, right? That's definitely a scrap. I think we'll put it down here. Hi, Sherry, welcome. Okay, and then you can go ahead and add one of your guys right on there. And so we have words this time. I'm going to take out handsome. I think I like it better down here. Big Mama said the earthquake word. Oh my gosh. No. I said the earthquake word when there was an earthquake. That's how that on live on camera. That's how it became the earthquake word. Oh, here's a little piece. Okay. Oh, but I don't want, I want to put something under there. So the person that I saw do this, though, they just kind of went down with their scraps. They weren't trying to use up a Friday digital. So they just like took a piece and put it down and put one next to it. But I thought, I was like, okay, now that. Has anybody seen it? I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to have to go back through a lot of videos to find it. Okay, looking for an actual I emptied the trash, so I don't have and I don't have my scrapbooks right here. Hi Stacy, welcome. Okay. See if I can pull him up. Don't add your men first, you guys. Don't add the men first. What's this? Oh wow, this is from Simplicity. It says fashion. So I'm pulling it up down here. Oh, you've got your perfume people. Cupid. The money order office. There we go. And we'll come back up here. Kind of like the post office. So I pulled it up and I'm filling this in. Okay, there's a little piece down here. Go with office. Okay, got that little corner up there. We have some of the tissue paper. So I did use some of the items from my junk journal, but they're just with things from around my desk. That's what the other side looks like, and you could go ahead and stitch over it. You might stitch around your guys if you wanted to, and I think that's kind of cool. It's something different that I hadn't seen it before, and I like the way that it worked. Now, something you can do if you're worried about the fact that you now have shiny paper on the back, you can use Cosmic Shimmer glue would attach to that. But of course, you know me, not the flip up one. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to make this ready to add it to something using double-sided tape. Come down here and put it down. Okay. I think I had a piece over here from the other day. Yep. Okay. So I've got double-sided tape added to it, and I can just go ahead and now it is it's tape here, so it might be hard to rip it across, but otherwise, look, I have a side page. Now, if you were doing like the folio that we made, I think this was last month's, right? Or the month before. This is something that you could go ahead and add in to your folio as a gift for someone, right? Okay. Ta-da! Look at that. So a packing tape snippet ready. A ready packet snippet tape roll. I could put it underneath here. I could put it okay. That's that. And we can go ahead and add, well, Look at that. Oh, and you've got a frame. And we've got men all over the place. We've got a pocket. Okay, where can I add the pocket? We got a pair of pants. Oh, look at. He can go in the big pocket up here. So there was this is the one I made with the template, right? The folio that we made with the template for the mini challenge and the challenge. Okay. So another thing that you can do is we're going to turn this over. We're going to grab some double-sided tape. We're going to go ahead and find this guy. We'll put some tape behind him. I don't want to waste any. Probably would be easier to just go ahead and waste it. Put it there. Okay, then we can go in and cut around him and make him into a sticker. So, whoops. He's a fussy cut sticker. He's a fussy cut sticker. Okay, well, I have a piece. We can line that up. Okay. So again, if you came in late, this is our Friday freebie. It's available at patreon.com/dearJulieJulie. And it's 2 pages of Dad. 2 pages of Dad. Okay, so this sticker can go here, or it could go up where we had the paper clips. Or you could go ahead and actually put him in the folio. I'm going to go ahead and put him. I think he's going to be great right there. What do you think? I think he's great right there. So that was another idea. And then look, we've got this summer coat or fancy vest. Okay. If I pull it up. Okay, I got some already here. So, pull that up. I'm going to use my light behind me so that I do a better job of, hopefully, being on there. So I have this ad, and you know how you buy stickers that are like ads? There you go. This one even has a piece around it. Okay. And then that. Do I have a smaller pocket? Well, like these are really easy to see in, right? We'll put that. So that's a sticker. Okay, there we go. We'll put the stickers together. Okay. What do we have over here? So any of these could become an ad. You can add your double-sided tape to it or just leave it so that you can go ahead and put glue around it. Ready is always fun. Okay. So you have the words summer outing suits. Or you could cut out the words summer outing. And have that. You know, I like that. I like a number. Can make a little file folder. So okay. And there's that. Okay, we've got one more guy over here. Now look, we've got all these little pieces. So now my paper is a heavier weight copy paper. So when I have purchased some of those.
Knock, knock. Ultrasound, 9 o'clock on Monday.
Okay. Ultrasound 9 o'clock on Monday. Okay. Good news.
They wanted today at 1:15, but we couldn't do
we
that.
Couldn't be there by 1:15.
Well, they also think I'm in Ojai, so.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, that's the call we've been waiting for, you guys. It's Jeff has an ultrasound on Monday. So, okay, there we go. There we go, there we go. Okay, guys, my brain is now off on other things. I'm sorry. My garden has been very good for my brain. It's yeah, it's different than being in the craft room for me. I hadn't really ever noticed that before, but so anyway, you know how you might buy a package of these things, okay? These ads. And now you've got them, and if you have them pre-cut, you can just go ahead and use them. And then we can use the scraps to do the other things. And you can, I mean, you can use, like, cut these out, and I could go ahead. I like having them ready. So with the Dollar Tree, one, we can go ahead and go like this. Oh, you got rain, Mary? We do not have rain. So you can go ahead and have these, make these be stickers after the fact. But a little, so if you guys have, if you have your folio and you did the parts like we did, then you can come back in and add, because remember the folio was to be basic. Like I used the cotton page and this page and this page, basically, that the stripe. And then I filled it with the cotton pieces. And so now coming in and adding the men's stuff, it works really, really good, and would make, I think it would make a nice little gift. What do you think? So I think we'll go ahead and we'll keep him, like this, because he could be a pocket or decoration for a card. So, and then remember, if you are a Dear Julie Julie Patreon, you got these in 2 more sizes that are smaller, that you'll be able to use them in smaller ways. Okay, so there's that. Okay, summer outing suits. I think we'll put that in the back of this pocket. So, but I also like the idea like we did of that tag, and then this was the background for something else. Okay, printer work. It's time. It's time, printer. It's time for you to work. No more frustration. I think, well, let's see. Okay, then we can just and technically that could be another, just like that. You could ink it and have it be another nice card. I think we'll put that behind him over here. Men's blue serge coats and vests. And another one of these. Oh, that's, we'll put the other one over here. So we'll put this one over here. A folio full of men. Okay, this one's kind of cool. It does come in a little bit like a ticket. You look at that, you guys, like a ticket. No, we could even make it look more like a ticket. Let's see. I can't. Oh, there we go. I couldn't back up. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't back up. Okay. So if we take this tracing wheel, come across. Okay. So we've added perforation to it. And we take the little tiny hole on our crocodile. And put a couple holes in it like it's a ticket, like it's a canceled ticket. Okay, so using a tracing wheel. There you go. Okay. Got to get the tape off. you renamed your printer Julie Fisher. It works. Oh my gosh, that is too funny. Just don't forget that you named. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever had a printer named after me. That's funny. Okay, so all the pieces. It's like, this is amazing. We'll go ahead and put this over here. Okay, now let's grab our, oh, here's another one of the little ones. I mean, besides the obvious things that you can do with this, right? Like just rip it down the sides like we did the other thing. You could go ahead and go like this and add this to an edge of something. So I have, this is a little pocket. I planted, what all did I plant? I planted flowers today, and I planted some yellow squash. Since the plants that came up that I thought were squash were cucumber, so I moved all that. If you're a Patreon and you saw the before of my garden, it's pretty amazing what it is getting to be. I'm looking forward to being able to put a during. I just didn't have time to take the pictures this morning, so. Love you, Irma. So I wonder if Paige and Izzy and the baby want to go with us on Monday, because we could go to the beach. They're going to be here. They go home. They go home on Monday, but we could go to the beach, go to lunch. I will be calling Paige. Okay, you guys, look at that. Look. I think I'll give this to this also. So, I am coming up finally on 18,000 subscribers. I am so excited. And so I'm going to start collecting some things, or make the things that I make, collecting them for the giveaway for that. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and probably put this as the first thing that will go um, in that giveaway. Speaking of giveaway, after this I will go make the list, and I may go live later today and do the giveaway for the. Um, Actually, I'll go live on Tuesday. No, I'll go live on Tuesday for a little bit, and Tuesday. We'll give away what is that thing I have? I have a whale tail punch. Okay, so we did that, and then life happened, and so I will be going back and finding the people that did what you had to do for that, and we will be giving that away so I can get that off in the mail. I did finally find it. Remember, I had lost it. I didn't know where I had put it, and I didn't want to do the giveaway until I found it. You guys, Crystal, hi Crystal, gave that. She gave it to me, and I was like, oh, this is so cool, because it looked like it was smaller than the one I had, but the image on the front is smaller than the actual one, and it's just a minuscule difference from the one I have. And so she had told me, if you aren't going to be able to use it, go ahead and give it away. So so we did. We've already done the part for the giveaway for that. And so yeah, and then I will find the other one, because there was two, and kind of the same thing. The other one's a regular tab punch, and it also is the same size as the one I already have. So okay, so we've got if you wish to see outing suits. Okay, so if you didn't see, we made a snippet strip using packing tape. I love the way this turned out. The one that I saw online, she basically had her scraps all over the place, and she just started putting them down, just cutting the piece or ripping the piece and putting it down, and went down. She didn't have like I wanted to make sure I got the men on there, because that's what we were doing. And so yeah, she just took pieces and went down the strip, and I just thought it was really, really cool. And then I put it on. You saw me put it down, and then I pulled it up, and I finished off the edges that were being held down. And so super easy, really fun. And yeah, so reminds me that next month we are going to be using junk again. So, but it's going to be a totally different challenge. So, you want to finish this month's challenge with the junk that you're using this month, because they won't work together. It's totally different. So, yeah. So we made that, and then I don't have my extras. So we had 2 pages of these men from the catalog of the men's pages, and from the center of one, we took Dapper Dan the Handsome Man, and we made a bookmark. Okay, Dapper Dan the Handsome Man, made a bookmark. Then we started we started with the punch, and we punched out we punched out a couple of guys from the other page. So there was 2 pages. And so we did punches, and then we used my tag punch, and then we broke my tag punch. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to fix that. Okay, so, and then I pulled out the folio that I made a few weeks ago, or last month's mini challenge and the challenge, or maybe the month before. But there is a template for it. It is, I told you how to measure it and how to make all the things. So then out of the paper, we took the pieces and we took this man and made him, he's ready to be a tag. This one is ready to be a little pocket. So we started with the men, and then we have this one that is ready to be a big pocket off the top. So you can follow along and just cut yours up just like I cut mine up. There's a big pocket over here. This is from one of the punch outs, and now you've got a little frame. This one, it came apart, so we don't got that. Let's see. Then we made some stickers. Where did we put the stickers? Oh, over here. So we put double-sided tape on the back and fussy cut him, and so he's a sticker. And we put double-sided tape on the back of this, the summer coat or fancy vest, and that's a sticker. We took this one where his arm was. Okay, see his arm? And it had this. I was like, oh, kind of looks like a ticket. So we went ahead and used the tracing wheel and the crocodile, because it has the little tiny hole, and made it look like a ticket, a canceled ticket. Okay, and then we cut out all the pieces that had the full piece. Okay, so it had the full ad, and so you've got that in a variety of sizes, and you'll be able to use those. And I mean, if you're doing a man themed journal, then you can use it in that. But I think it would also work really good with, you remember the red Friday Freebie pages with the ladies and the cars. I think these 2 pages will work really good with that. Big Mama, if you didn't finish that journal that you started with that, there you go. We've got you, Dapper Dan, the handsome man. Oh, flip up, flip down. You guys, it's a dance, and Big Mama is doing it. Flip up, flip down. But that was pocket with an insert. Now we're doing pocket with a tag. It doesn't flow as well, but so there you go. We filled a folio with man stuff. Okay, so if you make something with Friday Freebie, if you can go ahead and put it in the crafty community, put which freebie it is. So down on your page, it'll say Friday Freebie 061325. And that way, when you use a freebie and you put what you made out of it and you use these tag numbers, people can go back and find it. Because the file is actually labeled Friday Freebie 061325. So you would be able to find that in your computer just by putting that in your search, or you should. Okay, because I tried to make sure that the file names are done like this, and then usually they have another name there that you could look up. So you could look up Father's Day and find it. But if you, when you're posting and you're sharing the things that you make from the Friday freebies or from the holiday freebies and things like that, if you can put that information. So like we had National Tea Day. Do I have that? I don't have the big piece. I just have it where it says teapot, teacup. Oh, here's another one. So this one said Friday freebie 42525. It should be a 6-place number. The really cool thing is you guys can cut that and use that in your thing, in your journals. It's cool. Use that. Use Friday. Use free. Rip them and use them in with your scraps. So, but I use the 6-number code so that even when I do, like I did Memorial Day, and then there will probably be a 4th of July freebie, Friday freebie, and if you're looking at it and you know it's going to say Memorial Day, it's going to have the date, it's going to say 4th of July, and if you make something out of it and put it in the group and you title it with the 6-digit code, then we'll be able to find it. Okay, so there we go. We filled a folio. I'm excited, and this sticks up so I can see that it's men's. I didn't I think I'm gonna leave it blank and let the person that gets this be able to use it. So I'm thinking you could put this with like her. I don't know where the red and black stuff ended up. I don't think I finished that journal, did I? I'm looking. French fashionista. So, like those people were when. So we'll show you some. I just found a stack of Friday freebies. So if you are new or we have the milk babies, Borden's condensed milk. We did that during the Golden Book time. Oh, I can use this in my, oh my gosh. Therefore, encourage one another and build each other up. This is from 012425. Look at all that I can use in my journal that I'm making now. These will match perfect. Oh my gosh. I think that was awesome. So this one, I made this. So we made this little hot cocoa flip out. It was at Christmas time, I guess. Maybe, maybe not. Oh yeah. With that. Okay. So we made this little booklet out of all those pieces. And that one does not have the date on it. Shame on me. Sorry about that. I try. Okay. This is from 11025. And that was during the fires here in California. And so we did the praying people. They were from the cover of a music thing. Oh, this reminds me, today is National Sewing Machine Day. I have already done, I didn't have a sewing machine thing that I could find right away. Um, so all of these that I'm showing you right here were freebies. This one was 092724. It's called Cindy, and it was Cinderella working things. This one is 020725 Valentine's Day. I could use that this month. This one was Heartfelt Notes 021425. So I gave you Valentine's Day the week before Valentine's Day. And then on Valentine's Day I gave you some more. Those are roses. So okay, this is Patreon, their Summer in Paris kit. Summer in Paris. Ooh. I could use Summer in Paris. I use that in my just junk journal. And this is Patreon. This was one of their kits last year. The sunflower. This is my garden, and then turned into a watercolor. So I'm looking. I was trying to find the red. Oh, there's more Summer in Paris. Thought they were here. Green. Aha! I found the red people. Okay, well, I found a bunch of stuff, so it's all coming out. It's all coming out. Okay. So, this was a thing that we did. We were using up pages from 12 by 12 books. Okay, this is Goodbye Winter. Digital. It's really cool. The colors are amazing. The little, with the mill and the birds. So that's kit that's in the Etsy shop. Then this was a Friday freebie. Dad's bank envelope made from my photos. Oh, the bee one. Someone was wanting kind. The word kind. It is 10/18/24. Crystal, Friday freebie 10/18/24. Sunflower 2. And so this was, there's the bees. It's from a photograph that I took. Okay. Another one, another sunflower one. Oh, this is the other page that I used with that hot chocolate. 11/15/24. It had her, it had these two pieces. This is a Patreon. There's the Dad's bank envelope. I must have cut off the address. Okay. I need to put these in order of what they are. Put sunflowers all together. I might be able to use these two pieces in my journal this month. Okay. This is the Patreon Cinderella kit. Or no, yeah, Cinderella. This was their Cinderella kit. Could use this. going to take it there now. I don't have any place to put it. Which means it's a bigger deal. Although I wish I could take it there now. Okay, Children's Garden Book of Verses, digital, and it's actually a book. It's got these adorable images. If you are doing like Mary Englebright theme, they work really great with that, but they are grungy and they are amazing, and they would be great for summer. And this is the book. You get the full, there's your cat page. We say cat because this is her favorite. She likes those pages that have the lined pages on them. Okay, so Children's Garden Book of Verses. Yeah. Children's Garden Book of Verses. I'm confused. I don't remember. A Child's Garden of Verses. That's what it's called. Okay? And that is in the Etsy shop. And let's see. Next we have Charming Children. This was awesome using this with the Golden Book. Bye, Mary. Mail. Bye, mail. So, yeah. So this is available in the Etsy shop. You've got pages and ephemera in all different sizes. So I use this to make my my Golden Book journal. And I used the big ones of these to make paper dolls, a paper doll bookmark. That was back in February that we did that. So you have tags, you have postcards, and then you have them smaller and smaller. There's that's a zine. So you can fold that up and have a zine. So that is a great kit. Charming Children. Charming Children. And this is the Patreon kit that I was talking about, that has the car and the people, and it has the wrought iron pieces. It is so cool. And then it's got the cooking pieces too. It's got the dishes to get the color. Look at these great ladies. So this is only available in the Patreon. The Ruby level is where you get the bulk of this kit. Even when they're upside down. You get pages. So, but you've got kitchen stuff that you can do with that. Look at that. And you have ephemera. Look at those people. Oh my gosh. So what started that whole looking, I was like, I know those are up there. And then there's a couple of really cool Friday freebies that we did that went along with this. And this was a side-by-side page that we did later. But I was thinking Dapper Dan, the handsome man, could go, he could go right in there, and she could go right in there. So, yeah, that's what took me to that. Sorry about that. we get misguided. But there we go. We took our Friday freebie and we filled the folio um, with a um, with a theme. Okay, because remember when we made this, we made it a basic, and then this is how you can add a theme to the folio to give it to somebody. Because now what you do is you go ahead and you take out your card, and you can go ahead and add your items, or they can add their items to it and make something out of it. Okay, that was the idea when I put this together, was that you would be able to do that. Okay. Ah, Denise. Well, it is there, and you can join for a month. You can join for a year. You can pay month to month. You can pay for a year. Um, yeah. Sorry you're not there. And I know that I have a couple people that watch this and are not able to be at the actual premiere or the live. And just know, if you are trying to rejoin Patreon and you're having trouble, you might try with a different email. So, but if you, I'm not sure, but I wonder if you use this, if you're able to get in there with the same email, if you get all your stuff from before. Oh, the chocolate. Oh my gosh, yeah, the chocolate digital. Chocolate swirl, and that's the background digital for chocolate, but there's a chocolate digital that has chocolate mousse and chocolate cake and chocolate pie, and it has recipes and pictures for a bunch of chocolate things, and it's from the Lowry's chocolate cookbook. It's really, really cool. It's an antique cookbook. So well, there's so much in there. It is pretty amazing. And so, yep, and we'd love to have you. From the so the digital, where you get the pretty much almost the full digital kit, you're usually just missing two pieces, is as a ruby. So that is where the digital kits, and that's the $10 level. But you also get everything. You get all the welcome gifts. So every time somebody joins as a paid Patreon, there's a digital, and yeah, there's other things. Oh, and at the $5 level, you get the Zoom, and we Zoom on Mondays at 3 o'clock when I'm home, and we Zoom at 1 o'clock on Thursdays, and that's our craft and chat. On Mondays, we're working with misfits. So when things don't print correctly, or you end up with something that's left over, and you're like maybe you have an Easter Friday freebie, and you're like, okay, I've got an Easter Friday freebie, and I don't, what can I do with it? Well, maybe we can go in and cut the chicks out and put it in your chicken journal. Cut the rabbit out. Cut around oh, look at the rabbits over here. How cute. So yeah, I believe this was a Patreon. Might have been a Friday freebie. It's lots of fun. We'd love to have you. Okay, so does anybody have any questions? The link to Patreon is in the description box down below, and you can get the freebies there. There's several months of Friday freebies in there, and then if you want more, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/dearJulieJulie, and they are there and they are free. Okay. Yeah, so that is that. Ooh, Daisy Summer. I love daisies. I love daisies. Well, y'all know that. So, okay, so if you missed it in the beginning of the video today, I showed the newest Patreon kits that they are getting for June. So they're getting the summer floral kit. Okay, and then they are getting a red, white, and blue patriotic kit that goes with it. So that's their summer kit. So they're, if you're an emerald, you get access to all that. If you're a ruby, you get access to all of that except 2 pages. Okay, and you can go back and look at the entire kits if you like. At the beginning of this video. Thank you guys so much for being here and spending your time with me today. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Please pray for the USA for the weekend. We'll just leave it at that. Be safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. I'll be back with my next, what is my next category? I'm trying to remember what I used. I don't remember. Oh, bookshelf, right? Bookshelf. I'm making the envelope or the pocket and the tag from my bookshelf. Have an amazing day. Bye. Bye-bye. And a great flip through on Sunday. An awesome flip through of a book on Sunday. Okay? And that video will just show up. There will be no premiere on Sunday. So when you get a minute or about 20, please watch that video. It would only be like 10 or 15 minutes if you do it on double speed. Have a great day. Bye. Bye-bye.